Alright, so today's subject is talking about making sure the jobs you're getting are making you a profit. Making sure you are taking the right jobs. I've said it quite a bit before, and that's why I kind of want to put a new spin on this phrase. When I say take whatever job you can to get work in the door, do whatever it takes to get jobs rolling. The unspoken part to that statement is take whatever jobs are profitable to get work rolling. And why this is being brought up is because it was brought up to my attention by a gentleman that had reached out to me, and we were just talking, and it was this true statement. He said, make sure you don't take any bids or any jobs if you're going to come out on zero profit just for the sake of winning on a bid. So if you're going to get a bid, or you're giving a guy a quote or an estimate right quick of what a job's going to be like, I wanted to talk about that a little bit. You're not winning anything by just winning the bid. You got that bid, you got the quote or the job, they accepted it, you're doing the work, because ultimately in business, what you're doing is you're just spinning your wheels. And what I mean by that is, if you put all the effort into it, all that hard work, and at the end of the day you come out with exactly zero profit, I mean, you haven't lost, but you haven't gained, it was just a waste of time. Literally, you could have been sitting on the couch and made just as much money than however many hours you put into working and all the effort put into it. So keep things realistic and keep things in perspective. If you're going to make as much money as you could have by sitting on a couch watching TV, probably not a job you need to take. Or they are not clients or customers that you need to work with if they're not willing to pay you what you are worth or what the job is worth. Fabricating, working with steel, welding, what we do is a skill set, and it is worthy of the profit that you make off of it. If not, you're probably talking to the wrong people. So when you do put an estimate out or you put in a bid for a job, make sure you sit down and do your due diligence. Don't just pencil whip just random numbers out there. Make sure you know what your materials are going to cost. Make sure you know what your time is probably going to be. I mean, obviously, if you're just getting started, you probably don't know what your time is going to be, but give yourself a good cushion of an estimate. For the most part, maybe when you get started, whatever time you come up with what you think it's going to take, time that by 1.5 times and use that for your hours, because it's probably going to go longer than expected, and most time it does with fabrication. Make sure you're covering yourself for handling the materials. You got material costs, and then you got handling the materials. You got delivery and installation if you're installing something. Just take this all into play whenever you're doing it. Really make sure you got some solid numbers, and you give yourself a little bit of a cushion, 5 to 10% or so, whatever you deem is necessary for a profit margin, so that when the job's all completed, you're walking away with that profit margin. Hopefully your numbers are right and you've cushioned the right numbers to where it comes out in the end. You have a little bit to walk away from, where the client feels comfortable with the job you gave them, they feel like they won, and you feel like you won. If you're out there just raping people, you're not going to have work very long. We've actually got a gentleman around here that I know of that has been doing that, and he's pretty much all his work's dried up for him. So short term, yeah, he made a lot of money. Long term, it bit him. Now he's getting no more work. So I hope all that money he made gouging people out of their money, I hope it lasts him for a good long while, because he's not getting any more. So just the thought that I wanted to add to the statement that I say quite often for any of you guys starting out in the welding business of any kind: make sure you're getting work in the door, but also make sure it is profitable work, and never, ever, ever take a loss just to win a bid. I really don't see what that would profit you. Don't ever play into the whole, well, if I could just get my foot in the door, I'll take a loss on this job and I'll get my foot in the door to get more contracts with these guys. No, all you've done is you've set a precedence. So for all the work that you ever do for them, they're going to expect that same thing. You're never going to win with them, because as soon as you up your prices to make the profit, then they're going to find someone else that's going to be cheaper than you, and that goes right back to you're working with the wrong people. If they're trying to race to the bottom, to the cheapest, those aren't the clients you need to be working with. You need to be working with the people that respect what it costs for you to do your job, and they want to pay to have it done right. Those are the type of people you are looking for. And yes, they are out there. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. You have a great day. As always, I'll talk to you later.